Hi, welcome back to a brand new video of the Targeted Individual Program, Targeted Experience. It's a quick video, right? I talk about how uh, whenever these fanatics want to uh, justify something, or they try to, particularly when it comes to certain types of personalities, right? So the narcissist or narcissistic personality will try to engage in negative behavior towards you, and they will make up justification or reasons why. Okay, so I give you an example. So yesterday morning, um, you know, Pam got up early. I'm getting the kids ready for school. She comes now and want to interject, right? Something that she doesn't want to do. When I'm not here, kids are late because they always got to wait on her, right? So they don't even want to. She didn't even want to do that. But yesterday, right? Again, because they'll have her targeting me, right? Because she was up until she was up from 5:30. I believe she got up because she went to bed early. So anyhow, so my daughter, her school dress, her school uniform dress, was tore, right? So I said to her, "Let me get her skirt to put it on." She's like, "No, no, no, I got it, I got it, I got it. What have you, right?" She's like, "Okay." She got some pins and pinned the part of the dress that was tearing, right? They're like suspenders on the dress. So when I picked my daughter yesterday, guess what? The One of the suspenders finally tore, right? The one that she tried to pin, and I said, this is why we got into that whole argument in the morning. I said to her, your mind is chaotic. You see things running smoothly, and you have to come interject, right? And I told her, you are that person that you will wait till somebody do all the work, and then you'll come in at the end, and like, yeah, go team, we did it, we did it, we did it, right? This is how she is, particularly in the house. Okay. Now she has been. The kids have been back from vacation over 2 weeks. All of the suitcase still in the living room, still in the foyer, with clothes on it. The weekend passed 3 days because I was here. Did she even pack up that suitcase to say, "Hey, let me one second. Okay, not once has she said, "Let me start unpacking these suitcases." But I took my time. 3 days in the living room. 3 days while they were gone. Come back right now. The living room is as if they never left. Okay, and it's not the kids' fault. It's her fault because of all the suitcases. And what she'll do, she right now she will live off in the suitcase. Like, if she is something that she want to wear, she remember it's in the suitcase. She'll go in the suitcase, take it out to put it on, instead of just emptying out the suitcase, right? Putting her clothes away. She's gonna be living off of those suitcases for the next few months. So yesterday, because of, again, I was right in saying it. So she don't want to. She never want to tell me that I'm correct. Never. It's always like, oh, I hear you, I hear you, I hear you. Just like Sunday night again, doing the kids here, my daughter here late, right? Then I got to hear how tired she is. I said, I don't want to hear it. I told you time and time again, stop doing that, right? So instead of the kids going to bed at 1 o'clock, they went to bed minutes to 12. But she think that's okay because you know what? It's not 1 o'clock, right? I did, at least I didn't take, at least I didn't finish 1 o'clock at night. I finished at 11 o'clock, but then it takes them. They gotta go brush their teeth. They gotta such and such. Last night, same thing. Last night, Ethan come home. He was tired. He went to sleep. I went to sleep because again I took another muscle relaxer, not knocked me out, right? But I had to. So the kids got up. I got up around minutes to 9. The kids got up around a little after 9. Uh, uh, Fed my daughter. My son wasn't hungry, and I let them stay up for about another hour. And I said, okay, you guys go stay up for another hour, then you guys got to do your homework. So of course they don't want to do no homework. So my my daughter, but I told them, I said, if you're not gonna do any homework, then y'all need to go brush your teeth and get to bed. So 10 minutes go by, I didn't see them come back. 20 minutes go by, I see them. So I went to look for them. Went into the kitchen. They're in here with their mother, you know, like having a blast. And I'm looking at her. I said, Pamela, you know they have school in the morning, right? It is now. This was now about 11 o'clock, right? And I'm like, they have school in the morning. I sent them to brush their teeth. What you should have done is said, listen to your father, go and brush your teeth and get to bed. Okay? End the story. But now she has to try to justify, and this is where the gaslighting comes in. So this morning I took my daughter to school. When I left, I always locked the door. I never leave the door open. Okay? She comes, when I came back, she was like, oh, you left the door open. The door was locked, but it was open. I said, that's impossible. Because when I put that key in, if that door wasn't locked, it would have been open. Because just the way how the door, we had issue with the door before. So right now, if you leave the door will slant. It's kind of slanted so that it will swing open, right? Because I think it has to do with something with the building fire code. So the door has to, if it's not locked, the door will swing open, right? So like I said, I know, but again, this is the gaslighting that goes on, because now she has to try to make me look bad, like, oh, I did this, oh, I did that. You know what I'm saying? It's always trying to equal the blame, right? Equalize, shift the blame. Either make it equal or shift it to me, right? Because she's perfect, okay? At least that's what she wants me to think in her eyes. And I tell her all the time, I say, you think you're perfect? Yeah, no, I'm not perfect. Maybe other people, you're telling them that you're not perfect, but with me, you want to act as if you're perfect and you can't do no wrong. So again, the fact that I was right now, she has to now try to put me in the wrong. Like I said, I understand the personality. This is why I can deal a lot better with her now, because I understand her personality type, what type of personality she is, how she's been manipulated. So then she calls me about some package, right? So now she never, whenever we are not on good speaking terms, which we have not been for the past day now, she start dropping names of her male friends. Now she never dropped names with her male friends, right? Rarely, you know. And I'm just like, okay, well, I don't think anything of it. I mean, I already know what I saw with her and this male friend, right? A text that was very explicit. And then when I confronted her, she tried to deny it and went into a whole panic attack and have her mother call me saying, I'm stressing out. I said, no, I'm not stressing out. She just got caught. That's what it is. And I confronted her. So now she's claiming she having a panic attack. This was years ago. Same guy now. So when she's thinking that she is emotionally hurting me, and you're not. They're manipulating you to get to me, and in the end, if I get hurt, you're going to get hurt. Our kids are going to get hurt. Okay? But she's not thinking of that, because when a certain personality type goes dark, and again, dark triads love to attract people just like them. They will create people just like them. Okay? And we have to understand that. Certain personality types, homosexuality. There are people who are homosexual who want to make other people homosexual. That's just, that's their nature, right? Is to create or make other people just like them. Right? It's like religious people. They want to make people just as religious as them or follow the same religion as them. So this is something that human beings do, right? So we all have a certain level of narcissism, but we all have also, because of our belief system, because of our environment, our friends, helps to shape other attributes of the narcissistic personality disorder. You hear the police sirens? Okay. So when I start to explain these things, like I said, they don't want people to understand and know what's going on. But this is what it is. It's always with her. It's always all equal. Always, well, Nigel did all the work. Let me come in now and let me act as if, I'm sharing it, because you said to me, I'm talking about teamwork. Yeah, you don't do teamwork. You wait till I do 90% of the work, 95% of the work, and then you come in and try to claim the other 5%, right? So again, the gaslighting that goes on, and I recognize it. I recognize it because I know with that door, I cannot close that door as she claimed. The door was open, and I just turned. Clearly, I would see that if it's open. Okay, clearly, I would see that. Like I said, you don't think about those things. What it is just trying to now put me at fault, so I could be blamed for something which is really silly. Which is really silly. I have never not. Let's say if I come in, I might have forgot to lock the door, right? But if I'm leaving, that door is always locked. Like I said, it is impossible for me not to notice that the door was not locked, right? Now, there are times I'm looking at other things right in front of me, I may not see it, right? But like I said, all these years, never have I once left the door, if I'm leaving, not lock that door. Uh, do what she said, because she was like, yeah, the door was open, but the lock was locked. So when I was coming back now, as I got into the building, the super of the building was coming out of one of the apartments, right? And like I said, I always can tell when they do things strategically. And I've told her many times before, particularly when she had this babysitter out here, stop letting this young woman take your keys overnight. Oh, she forgot to give it to me. No, I've been telling you what had been happening. You refuse to listen. You see, this is what they do, right? They have access to people's apartment because they have taken their keys or what have you. And the way how they do it, again, is very manipulative, right? And I keep telling her that, you know. And I told her a long time ago, you need to change that lock, right? That's what she should have done, but I guess they want me to do it. She wants me to spend the money and do it. I'm not doing it. So if she has enough uh, uh, belief in terms of how they're conditioning her, that doing her favors or what have you, that's in her. Okay? But I know these people are they're manipulative. Dark triads, they'll only use you to gain what it is that they want. You may gain a little benefit over time, right? But you will lose more than what they'll give you. Okay? Talk to you guys in the next video.